Good morning, everybody. It's your boy, 25 Pretty Boy. Here I am, coming at you with another video. This video is going to be typically on about the Virgo male, Virgo. I'll get into the Virgo women later, but we're gonna get into the Virgo male as of right now. What a Virgo male can come to the table as far as in the relationship, what he has to offer as a friend, and what he mostly generally is about overall. Okay, first we're gonna jump into the thing what Virgo men typically are. Most people perceive most Virgo males as big time perfectionists, but really it's not so much of us generally. Like sometimes it's half and half, but generally speaking, most black I mean not black most Virgo males are not typically just overall big time like perfectionists, just that we're big time warriors. In other words, we think too much of the situation and issue. I mean, not even so much of the issue, is about pretty much what goes on and what we're going to do generally, I mean, in the future. So sometimes, like I said, Virgos are more so like mind, like busy mind thinkers. Even when we're relaxed, our minds never stop. So it's like we're constantly thinking about, I mean, what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, and how good we're going to be at it. So that's not necessarily what you would call a big time perfection. Just that sometimes we are critical over ourselves about what we're going to of what how good we're going to be. And it doesn't necessarily mean that we also, I mean, if you was a friend of mine or whatever, I want you to be the same exact as me. It's just that, normally when you happen to have a Virgo friend and he constantly continue to talk about the same situation, or if he's talking about how he's going to do this type of project here at work or at home or whatever, and he keeps talking about it, it's not, don't mean no harm, just that sometimes we're big warriors and we can be very critical on ourselves, you know. So that's just a little something for y'all to understand. Another thing about a Virgo, of course, which is our birthdays, falls in between August 23rd to September 22nd. Mine falls on September the 4th. That's another thing. And which you can, one thing about Virgo males, that of course you can see that a lot of Virgo men are down to earth. I mean, very down to earth, because our element is earth. So, but we're really follow that trait of truth, whereas though it's earth, where we're really down to earth to, I mean, a lot of people. Whereas though we're very open minded and we're very also easy listeners. So that's why a lot of people are attracted to the Virgo, symbol, because they be like, oh my God, these people are such good listeners, whether it's male or female. They're open to hear and listen anything that you have to say. And another key about Virgo is that, most people, sometimes you don't get it out of all a lot of signs. I'm not saying that you can't, but I'm just saying I don't see it as much. But a lot of times you get out of a Virgo is mostly, especially a male, is loyalty. When I mean by loyalty, sometimes once time a person, becomes a good friend of mine or a good in a goal, a good relationship, whatever. I'm caterly loyal to them. Like any secrets, no faults, no anything. If anything you have to tell me, I'm here to be able to, like, I'm here not only to listen, but also I'm here to give you good advice. So that's why one thing you will get out of a Virgo male is complete 110% loyalty. I'm not saying some don't do is not loyal, because everybody ain't loyal, but I'm just saying some, like I said, half and half. Some loyal, some ain't, or some just two-faced it. But a lot of times, a lot of people, well, if you have some experience with a loyal Virgo, then let me know. But and we gonna jump on to the next thing, far as what could you expect from a Virgo as a friend. Now, like I say, male Virgo, I mean, if you're a friend of mine, it's like I have quite a few people that told me tremendously, like, yo, my God, like, Dante, you are completely amazing as a friend. Like, I can believe, I just feel as though I can come and tell you everything without being judged, without being crushed, without no shame, no nothing. Because like I said, generally the sign, another thing about us Virgos is more so like, because of the fact that what we do is we are not completely satisfied. We get a big kick and satisfactory of wanting to be there to be able to help someone out, like in general, like if they having a problem, whether it's their finances or a relationship or just an issue at work. We cater to being there to giving our friend of ours good advice, and also being able to, be there for them, and that's just typically what Virgos like to do. I mean, they're never satisfied in making a difference in somebody. We enjoy making a difference in someone's life, and that's what we love to do because we really earthly like that. So of course, when you a good friend with a Virgo, one thing you would get, you would definitely get his mind. Whereas though Virgos typically speak their mind on any issue. First, of course, we'll let you talk, but then we'll open our mind and give our view of the situation or the current situation, or the past or the present, to let you know. I mean, what we think. Not cause typically you can do what you want, but we just want to offer our arms reach of letting you know what's going to make you better in the near future. And that's typically what you'll get out of a Virgo, is mostly is his loyalty and his mind and his open mind of wisdom. Because a lot of times, sometimes a lot of Virgos are come off appealing attention. Appeal to be, intelligent. So that's what you'll get out of Virgo. As a friend. Far as a Virgo, far as in a relationship, mostly, far started with with males, we're mostly the ones that's like, we don't look for the pretty cute girl, or the good, not pretty cute. I'm not gonna say that we go for the attractive ugly, but sometimes we go for the kind of girl that we see fault in. A lot of girls that we will think like, oh my god, man, she's appealing, but it seems like she got a little rugged side to her. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like we really go for the women. We see fault in, where we can like pretty much transform around, whereas though to make them, not only if we can't make them better for us, to make them better for somebody in the near future. For example, we may see this 67 Caprice. Like you can tell that it's been ran down, it's been done over, there's been a couple accidents, but also we still see the potential in it, that it can really be a good car. It can still be a really good car, motor wise, interior, exterior. Like we really can see it. We got a vision of seeing that this car could be a better car. Same with a relationship. If we feel as though this girl, this young lady, if she's typically the type of girl, that probably been through some things or some rugged sides to her life, we see the potential in able into going there. Like I said, a lot of us Virgos, again, we like to be able to make a difference in someone's life, wherever it's, if they're going through an issue of insecurity, low self-esteem, etc. So a lot of times that's what we do. We go into that and try to attack that. In other words, to see what is actually the bottom, get to the bottom of what is this person going through. So of course, so what rounds off to what you would get out of a Virgo in a relationship is that of course you would get his you will always have his interest at heart, and you will always get his loyalty, and you will always be safe and secure. Because one thing about Virgos, that we don't really necessarily bite our tongues. We definitely will give you our mind and mind of frame of speaking, whereas though whatever's on our minds, we're going to speak it. And I think that's pretty much it, y'all. So anybody that had a certain experience with a Virgo, or a Virgo, male or female, please comment in your box and see if you agree with the video. And till then, next time, y'all, it's 215 Pretty Boy checking out of here, y'all. Later.